delay. That's rude of me. But we're up and running. John and I just had to figure out our communications, and I was running late. So for this live stream, we did this like a month ago. I had you set up in the staging room doorway, but I'm gonna have you guys a little bit more mobile this time. We're gonna go for about an hour. Hopefully my phone. Hold up. Sorry. It's really hard to get this on. I was gonna say hopefully my phone will last. If not, I've got a charger down here. So let me set you guys here. I don't know which train our dispatcher is going to get us going on first, but these guys are sitting here. All right, just 1 second, John. Let me cut some of these up. I saw scissors somewhere. Oops. All right, Glacier Dispatch, I'm ready to copy warrant whenever you are. I don't know which one we're getting going on first, but we're stacked up White Plain. We got one east at Whitefish.
BNSF 3726. Are you ready to copy?
Yeah, BNSF 3726, ready to copy warrant.
Warrant number 1 to BNSF 3726 on January 8th, 2021, 2021. Checkbox 2, proceed from Whitefish TGR limit to West Crawford on 1 track. Checkbox 2, TWO, proceed from West Crawford to East Crawford on 2 tracks. Checkbox 10, TBN, clear main track at left main point. Over.
All right, so this is track warrant number 1 on January 8th, 2021, 2021 to BNSF 3726, 3726 East EAST, Xbox 2, TWO, proceed from Whitefish East Yard limits to West Crawford on 1 ONE track, and Xbox 3, THREE, proceed from West Crawford to East Crawford on 2 TWO track, and Xbox 10 Xbox 10 10, clear main track at last name point. I got 3 boxes marked for warrant 1. That's 2, 3, and 10. Over.
We're going to okay that warrant at 642 by dispatcher JPC.
All right. Here's our coal train. All right, track warrant number 1 okayed at 1842 by dispatcher JPC. All right, so we will get out of here now. Look, 3726, pick her up. We're gonna go, that's Crawford on 2 track, all right.
Now 5668. This is the grocery dispatch, the adopted.
Yeah, BNSF 5668 West, I copy.
So you need to head down here a little bit. Let me know when you're ready to copy that now.
Yeah, ready to copy, anytime.
Main track at last main point. Over.
Alright, so I've got track warrant number 2 TWO on January 8th, 2021, 2021 to BNSF 56685668 West WEST. That's Xbox 2 TWO, proceed from West White Clay to West Crawford on main MAIN track, and Xbox 8 EIGHT hold main track at last main point. 2 boxes marked for warrant 2, that's 2 and 8, over.
Sounds good. We're going to okay that warrant at 1845 by dispatcher JPC.
Alright, track warrant number 2, okay to 1845 by dispatcher JPC.
Yeah, Glacier Dispatch to BNSF 5668. Two guys mind confirming your lead power on that train, please?
BNSF 5668 West to Glacier Dispatch. Can you repeat the question?
You guys running on that manifest train there?
We've got 5668, that's AC 4400 in the lead, and then a single trailing unit in that head end consist, 9853 SD70 Mac.
Thank you, sir. BNSF 5668, I've got another warrant for you when you are ready to copy.
All right, thank you, Glacier Dispatch. I'll be ready in just a second. All right, Glacier Dispatch, BNSF 5668 West, ready to copy another warrant, over.
We've got track warrant number 3 on January 8th, 2021, 2021 to BNSF 5668 West WEST. Checkbox 1, ONA. Track warrant number 2 is void. Checkbox 2, proceed from West Crawford to East Yard Limits in Whitefish on main track, MAIN. Checkbox 7, not in effect until after the arrival of the BNSF 3726 East at East Crawford. Checkbox 10, clear main track at the last main point. Over.
Track warrant number 3 on January 8th, 2021, 2021 to BNSF 5668 5668 West WEST, Xbox 1 ONE. Track warrant number 2, TWO is void. Xbox 2 TWO proceed from West Crawford to to East Yard Limits Whitefish on main MAIN track. And Xbox 7 SEVN not in effect until after the arrival of BNSF 3726 3726 East BAST at East Crawford, and Xbox 10 10 clear main track at last name point. Got 4 boxes marked for warrant 3. That's 1, 2, 7, and 10. Over.
Correct. BNSF 5668. We're going to okay that warrant at 1852 at dispatcher JPC.
Can I check something real quick, dispatcher? We set on that box 2 from West Crawford to East Yard Limits on main track, and then holding the main at Whitefish. So does that mean I'll be going to the west end of the yard, no?
We're going to do checkbox 10, have you clear the main track at last name point, get Whitefish call up during comment. They'll probably route you into the yard. Over.
Okay, I got you, yeah. I forgot to ask, yeah, so you're putting me in the yard here. right, perfect. Sounds good. What was the okay time on that?
See that at 1852 by dispatcher JPC.
All right, track 1-3, okay to 1852 by dispatcher JPC. Ready to head out now. Thank you, sir.
BNSF 3726, I've got a track warrant for you here now that you were on it. Officer, let me know when you're ready to come.
Yeah, BNSF 3726, ready to copy.
Number 4, January 8th, 2021, 2021. BNSF 3726, ECCAST. Checkbox 1, ONE, track warrant number 1, is void. Checkbox 2, TWO, and then you proceed from each office to Belmont on main track and AI-10. And that's all we got there.
All right, so for track warrant number 4 on January 8th, 2021, 2021, I've got Xbox 1 ONE, track warrant number 1 ONE is void, and Xbox 2 TWO proceed from East Crawford to Belmont on main MAIN track. 2 boxes marked for warrant 4, that's 1 and 2, over.
Just want to make sure we've got 2 boxes, checkbox 1 and checkbox 2 on track warrant number 4. If so, we're going to okay that at 1856 by dispatcher JPC.
Yep, got box 1 and 2 on track warrant number 4, okay to 1856 by dispatcher JPC. Here's this guy taking the curve here on its way to Columbia Falls. We're at Bad Rock Canyon right now. This will be a pretty cool scene, I think. That's gonna hit the train, but whatever. Train's just out of view. It'll be here in a second.
BNSF 9131, this is Glacier Dispatch. I've got a warrant for you when you're ready to copy. Over.
I know. Sorry about that, guys. Safer perspective. Yeah, BNSF 9131 West, ready to copy a warrant.
Step warrant number 5 on January 8th, 2021 to BNSF 9131 West, WEST. Checkbox 2, proceed from West White Clay to East Columbia Falls on main track, MAIN. Checkbox 3, proceed from Columbia Falls Junction to East Yard Limits in the Whitefish on 2 track. Checkbox 7, this is not in effect until after the arrival of BNSF 37.6 at Belmont. Checkbox 8, and the head is still main track at that left-hand point in Whitefish. Checkbox 12, proceed between Pond Party and East Columbia Falls, northbound Route 715. We've got some major delays going on there. Checkbox 13, if the Columbia Falls Junction now on the East Junction. Over.
All right, let's see. I got lost there. I was trying to stop one train before I entered the yard. So I'll tell you what I've got, and then you got to fill me in here. There are a lot of boxes, and it sounds like stuff's derailing. It is not. All right, just a second. Shit. Yeah, okay, so for the track warrant number 5, I've got Xbox 2 TWO proceed from West White Clay to East Columbia Falls on main MAIN track. Xbox 3 THREE proceed from Columbia Falls Junction to, I didn't catch to where, on 2 track though, right?
Yeah, that's correct. I'm going to have you proceed to the East Yard Limits. Run through the yard there on the main track, which I've got down there. Once you get through the west end of the yard.
Okay, so I've got for box 3 from Columbia Falls Junction to East Yard Limits on the 2 track, and then box 7 SEVEN not in effect until after the arrival of BNSF 3726 East 3726 EAST at Belmont, and then we have a box 12 1-2. You said between Conkelly and where?
Columbia Falls.
All right, so box 12 1-2 between Conkelly and Columbia Falls. make all movements at restricted speed. And then the box 17, 1-7, what else did we have there?
Just specifying that I want you to take the Columbia Falls runaround Whitefish.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, Columbia Falls runaround into Whitefish. All right, so I'll read that back. So I got for the warrant 5, move this here. Our Coltrane made it, everyone. Hold up. Let's see where to put this. All right, so the warrant 5 on January 8th, 2021, 2021, to BNSF 9131 West, 9131 WEST, Xbox 2, TWO, proceed from West White Clay to East Columbia Falls on main track and Xbox 3 THREE. Proceed from Columbia Falls Junction to East Yard Limits on 2 track, TWO, and Xbox 7 SEVN not in effect until after the arrival of BNSF 3726, 3726 East EAST at Belmont. Xbox 12, 1-2, between Kentucky and Columbia Falls, make all movements at restricted speed. And box 17, 1-7, use the Columbia Falls runaround to head through to Whitefish. So I've got 5 boxes marked for warrant 5. It's 2, 3, 7, 12, and 17. Over.
Yes, that all sounds good. Make sure we get also checkbox number 2. Having you clear the main track there and at Whitefish. Other than that, sounds good. Have a safe trip down the hill. Over.
All right, so with the addition of the box 8, we've got 6 boxes marked for warrant 5. All right. BNSF 5668 to Glacier Dispatch. This is BNSF 5668 West to Glacier Dispatch, over. Yeah, I think it's possible that the delay after I'm talking is running into when you're talking, so maybe give it a couple seconds, then respond.
Better now?
Yeah, I just got you there, but it was still cut off a little bit, so maybe, yeah, just wait a couple. I think it's still transmitting because of the volume, so like on my radio, once I stop pressing the talk button, I get a receive message because the delay on the radio is coming back. Well, that doesn't make sense actually. I don't know why there's delay. You know what? I might have the live stream audio turned on, which is why I'm getting weird feedback. So let me check that real quick. Hold on. Yeah, just give me a second, everyone. I gotta make sure our communications equipment is working well, and we'll be right back to running trains. For now, just listen to these guys idle. Alright everyone, so here's, I gotta take you guys off my tripod mount and then put you back on the tripod. Close your eyes if you get motion sick, and then I will randomly lean you somewhere. There we go. I'm gonna have to keep you guys stationary for a bit with the charger in, but first I gotta put this on. Okay, we got this little clip thing to throw onto the tripod. Okay, look at that dirty floor. I didn't say it here, but for everyone who's watching right now, if you head over to my Facebook page, which you can find through, you can search Railfan 220 or BNSF Planes Division Layout. I put some operating documents. That's a post I made back in November, but I pinned it to the top of my page, so it should be easy to find. It's just some screenshots of the Division Handbook, which has a track diagram, a grade profile, sort of a station/timetable diagram, and it's pretty cool to look at. So that should give you an idea of like where trains are, and hopefully give you a sense of what John and I are talking about when we read off certain names and mileposts and things like that, which I'm still figuring out. All right. Okay, now we're charging. There we go, we're saved. So I'm gonna just put you here for now. We'll get trains moving for you though. I don't know where is a better place to put you. Let's see. Could it work over here? Let's see. All right, that's a little better. Yep. Okay, sorry about that, guys. All right, BNSF 5668, Glacier Dispatch. Just one right here. Did we get clearance for one or two wrong? All right, sounds good. We'll cut the power when we're at the west end of the yard, send it back east. Yeah, I can see what I'm saying. Okay, yeah, I got you. Trailing unit on this is not equipped with the proper PTC equipment, so there is a consist ready. That's going to be a CN leader, that'll be CN 3095 once we get this manifest back out heading east. Excuse me, that'll be CN3095 with trailing unit NS3622. Yep, that's correct. Over. All right, stack train's about ready to come around the corner here, guys. And don't worry, yes, I know if you can see that the leading ACE's ditch lights are flashing, but in unison, and I know they shouldn't flash at all, but I had to do a decoder reset over the summer, and it just defaulted to that, and I haven't had time to change it. So it looks a little weird, but we'll get that fixed. I assume the question in the chat was for me. I do have one CN locomotive and one Norfolk Southern locomotive, and right now they are consisted together. Yeah, and that's actually the next consist that'll handle the manifest that I'm parking right now, which you can kind of see. It just went out of view. Move this over here. All right, I gotta do a bit of switching here. Westward towards east, 34 on the other direction, 34 east. East drive units on 2 track. Yeah, BNSF 3726 West, ready to copy. All right, so I've got track warrant number 6 on January 8th, 2021, 2021 to BNSF 3726, 3726 West WEST. Xbox 2 TWO proceed from Belmont to East Crawford on Main MAIN track, and Xbox 3 THREE proceed from East Crawford to West Crawford on 2 track, TWO track. And Xbox 10 10 clear main track at last name point. 3 boxes marked for warrant 6. That's 2, 3, and 10. Over.
All sounds good. We are going to okay that at let's see, 1921 by dispatcher JPC.
All right, warrant 6 okayed at 1921 by dispatcher JPC. Oh, I came back here for a reason. First, we gotta be on the 2 track. Make sure this is all right.
BNSF 5668, which is Gracie Dispatch,
Yeah, BNSF 5668 here.
Given that you're trailing unit right now, please, if you can do this fast for us here, next several minutes, once things are clear up, that we can do a right policy, once we do a plenty of files run around, get those locomotives turned around for a upcoming eastbound train.
Yeah, that could work. Yep, I'll get on that just here in a second. And to be, so kind of, I guess off the record here, is that to run the same power on the outbound manifest, or are we just prepping that for a later train?
We're going to get this power turned around for a later train. We're going to stick with the CM leader that's ready in the yard.
Alright, yes sir, we'll get 5668 ready for a run around for Columbia Falls here shortly. Uh-oh. Alright, here we got the coal train running, guys. Sorry, it's kind of boring for a bit, but we got 2 trains coming into view here now, so. And I apologize, my phone battery dies pretty quickly, so what happens is I can be mobile for the first part of the stream. Now I've got to set you on the tripod so you can be on the charging cord. But we got a stack train rolling in to park here at Whitefish, and then off to your left you'll see The coal train from earlier is now heading down the grade, and that'll be coming around the corner here shortly to park at Crawford. Where's the stupid stick that I just grabbed? Sorry, I know I'm kind of in the way here. I gotta do some switching here at Whitefish. Oh, I lost my coal cars, damn it. Get you guys off the tripod here briefly. Ooh. Yeah, John, I think the radio battery died, so that's what's going on. I'll be back in a second. How the hell am I supposed to get these batteries out? It's like I just thing I've ever done. Fuck. Yeah, right as I went upstairs, it disconnected, but I think we're back now. Is true? Yes.
Just pop back on.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I think my internet went out for a second, but I walked away to get some new batteries, and I had to press. I had to actually physically hit reconnect on my phone, so that's what was going on. Jeez, sorry guys. I can't keep this still. I'm trying to swipe down and find out what time it is. 10:30. Okay. Well, let's make a couple more movements, and then we'll probably wrap up this live stream since it's been about an hour. I don't know who I am at this point. Glacier Dispatch, do you think maybe what we do here is, should I do that run around power move now and then send the cold train down to Whitefish and just have everything parked there and maybe call it a night instead of sending another manifest out? No, sir, that sounds good. We'll get that manifest out. I see that 3726 is holding for that now. So, yeah, let me send the power from the engine facility over to the manifest. We'll piece it together and head up the hill here.
On the head end there, and I'll let you know what we got going on. Over.
All right, copy that. Alright guys, so the next move according to our dispatcher, you see a coal train's up above, stack train we parked down below, sorry, and then earlier we had a manifest, which is on that like second from back track. We're going to take that, pretend it's a new manifest, we're going to take that back up the hill and that'll be our final move. But since our head end power does not have locomotives facing both way, we can't recycle that. But we do have a set of foreign power over here at our engine facility, and we're gonna use these guys to take the train up the hill. So here we go. Sorry, low battery. put you guys back on the tripod so we can get a little juice as I put this train together. Yes, and okay, good question, timely question. Someone said they noticed some buffer cars. I did recently pre-order 24 scale trains crude oil tank cars in the operator line, and I bought those buffer cars in preparation for that train. So the 24 cars plus the 2 buffer cars will put us at a 26 car total train length, and those 24 crude tank cars will be here in June. So pretty excited to have that on the division, and it's a very suitable train to have, especially for the lower level, which is the High Line, of course, in Montana. Hold up. I brought you over here. Didn't even put you on the on the charger. So I got the. Someone's asking how much they cost. I got the operator buffer cars. They were on sale for $20 a piece. Excuse me, $20 a piece. So I'll do a bit of detailing and weathering, and hopefully they will look suitable. So give me a second while I fill out a warrant, and then we'll follow the train around. All right, CN 3095 East, ready to copy a warrant. When you're ready, Glacier Dispatch. CN 3095 to Glacier Dispatch to copy. Lost my dispatcher. Let's see. I'll move you guys a little closer here. Doing a bit of quick yard switching to get our train ready. Whoa, ran out of. Dang it. Sorry for the chaos. I just wish my batteries lasted longer. Also, let me also say to everyone that I do plan on doing live streams when I can have like full operating sessions. It's a little more disjointed and I think less visually exciting to look at when it's just me running trains. It's kind of chaotic to fill out track warrants and keep track of 2 to 3 trains running at track speed at times. And on top of that, I have to deal with my devices and move them around. So once I do a full operating session again, like I did this summer with a few friends, we will I'll set up a live stream. It'll probably be a static shot since I will likely be dispatching, or possibly John will be, but I'll be operating and won't be able to move the camera around. But it'll at least be fun to watch people move around the room, and you'll hear multiple radios going, and should be pretty cool to watch. Of course. Couple. Shit. Okay. I gotta go check on my dispatcher. I think my comm system is down, so give me 30 seconds. Alrighty, this is CN 3095 to Glacier Dispatch, ready to copy a warrant.
CN 3095, now I got my radio figured out here. I've got track 17 for you on January 8th, 2021, 2021, to CN 3095 East EAST, checkbox 2, proceed from ECL limits in Whitefish to Belmont on main track, MAIN, checkbox 8, hold main track at last main point. Over.
Alright, track warrant number 7 on January 8th, 2021, 2021 to CN 3095 3095 East EAST, Xbox 2 TWO, proceed from East Yard limits in Whitefish to Belmont on main track, MAIN track, and Xbox 8 EIGHT, hold main track at last name point. I've got 2 boxes marked for warrant 7, that's 2 and 8, over.
To me, CN 3095, we're going to okay that warrant at 1943 by dispatcher JPC. Have a safe trip up the hill. Over.
Alright, okayed at 1943 by dispatcher JPC. Thank you, sir. Alright, here we go. One more trip. Oh, sorry. Come down here and watch it. Turning around. Here's our train. I had a sidewinder show up down there near the yard entrance. I got to do some track work fixage. Lots of temperature and humidity changes down here, so it doesn't happen often, but you might be able to see down there. Track work isn't ideal at this moment. But someone asked if I have been working on expanding the grain train, and I have not. In fact, I've actually kind of given up on building the grain train, only because everyone wants a BNSF earthworm grain train, which is why companies can charge upwards of $50 per car. So I think they're fun cars to have to like mix into the manifest, but I know it sounds absurd to say this because like here I am standing in what to everyone on the stream probably views as like a very large intricate layout, but I've really just chiseled away at it, and I'm pretty cheap, honestly, so I just don't see the feasibility in ever building a full like quality BNSF grain train at a length that I'd be happy with. It would just be a lot of money and take a lot of time. So I'd rather spend that money and chip away at getting the layout done, and then purchase more expensive cars to build different unit trains. And that's actually why I purchased the crude oil unit train that'll get delivered this June. So I like the look of those as well, and I'm a big fan of unit trains. So I've kind of put the working on the grain train on hold, and I'll be modeling that oil train over the summer. Here we are. Train's passing through Columbia Falls right now. Yeah, and I was eyeballing for the longest time, speaking of that grain train, I was going to do those Walther $1 a piece, especially, or if you look at places like Lombard Hobbies. And I'm not always like a super particular person. I'm fine with having like little details different here and there. And I do like the look of those NSC 5150 hoppers. And I'd be interested in modeling a bunch of those if I was trying to do like a Canadian Pacific grain train. But that particular prototype, to me, even though it's a modern grain hopper, like there are just enough significant differences from like a structural standpoint, just the way the cars are built, and like you can see that in the profile of the car. It doesn't look enough like the Greenbrier and Trinity hoppers that BNSF operates with. So I feel like if I bought a bunch of those, that would always bother me. I tried to psych myself out like 1,000 times, and I just said, come on, just buy a bunch of these hoppers. It'll be fine. You'll weather them up. It'll be good. And I could never convince myself that in the long run, I'd be happy with that choice. So instead I went with some crude oil tank cars, which are a little more prototypically accurate in terms of the individual prototype, and they'll look great running over the layout as well. But they look like great models, so I actually am interested in getting some of those Walthers grain cars in some Canadian Pacific schemes. Yeah, and to be clear, I know that those CP 5150s, I know you won't see them in a solid unit consist, but I do like the look of sort of the mixed bag unit grain trains where you got the 5150s and some of there's one that's slightly larger than that. I can't remember. It's like not the 5150s, but it might just be like the 5200s. They have a slightly higher like upper sill, and then they mix them in with the old cylindrical hoppers of all sorts of different paint schemes, and it's a cool mixture of cars, all hauling grain. And there, back in the staging room, you can see the train on our connecting level. So that's sort of the transition between the two levels, with the bottom right still being Montana. And then when we pop out here on the top left, we are in Nebraska on the upper level. And we're just about to pass our coal train here. There's the end of the train there. Oh boy. Oh, sorry for the movement. All right, so just so everyone's aware, we'll get this train to the top of the grade at Belmont, which is probably four minutes away at this point. And then we will wrap up, and I'll see you guys whenever next time is. If you have any final questions, try to get those in now. Here's Belmont, by the way. This is the top of the grade where we'll be parking our train for the evening. Someone asked what my favorite train is. If we're talking about like full consist, I think I like... that's actually tough. I don't know. I switch back and forth. I really like the coal train, but then them up at all. I think it'll be a matter of once I get everything modeled the way I want to, in terms of like weathering and graffiti, then I think I'll have a favorite. Right now, everything's just sort of a blank canvas. But in terms of individual locomotives, I have to say that the Scale Trains ET44C4 That's BNSF 3726, the locomotive that's leading the coal train right now. That's probably my favorite right now. So, hello, Greg. Sorry, I think I saw a comment earlier, but I missed you. So, thank you for stopping in. I need to catch up on your videos. And I don't know when the next layout update will be. I haven't really done anything on the layout in a few months. It's been pretty busy, so. I've been hardcore procrastinating my actual schoolwork and work, so I feel less comfortable. Even though I waste plenty of time, I feel it's way easier to just waste time in front of a computer screen scheming about, what things to buy next for the layout rather than actually work on the layout. So that's kind of frustrating to think in hindsight that I've wasted all this all this time and I haven't really done anything productive with it. But maybe when things settle down here in like a month or so, I'll get some good work done on the layout. The only auto racks I have for Yi, who is questioning, are from Atlas. Haven't tried the Scale Trains ones yet. Yes, someone asked if I consider making an auto rack train. That was one of the things I considered before. Yeah, there's a couple of cows up here. It's my dispatch here. Yeah, right before ordering that crude oil train, I thought about, just fleshing out the auto racks that I have. Since you don't really need a ton of them to get a lengthy train, given that they're about 90 feet in length each. And I have 5 of them now. So there's a baby one too. It fell over, so there's 4 technically, John. But yeah, I don't know. I just decided against the auto racks. One of the reasons I was interested though is that I've noticed that some videos I've been watching recently from Marias Pass, that there's an interesting operation where auto rack trains with all Norfolk Southern power will run in a 1x1 distributed power configuration. So one NS unit on the head end, one NS unit on the rear end. And I always love excuses for running foreign power, so I thought it might be cool to model an NS auto rack train in Montana, but I'll save that for another time. I need to pin this down. This keeps popping up. Another reason I should get on the ballasting. There's a lot of ballasting to do. All right, so we're about ready to park our train here. Once the head end comes through the wall there, and then I'm gonna call it a night, I think. So thank you to my dispatcher John. He's been commenting occasionally in the chat, and he has a layout and YouTube channel and Facebook page as well. It's the Union Pacific Cascade subdivision. So I think I put that link in the Facebook post at least. It's not in the description of this video, so. Oh shoot, he had more warrants. Well, I think we'll save them for next time. I'm gonna park the trains and they'll probably still be valid next time we meet up. But yeah, I was saying be sure to check out his layout since he's been helping me out a lot. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, everyone. Final questions here. What ballast do I use? So far, I've used Woodland Scenic's fine ballast, a mixture of light gray and medium gray. That's for the upper level. and then and that looks like this over here. And then for the lower level, I think I'm going to use what's it called? Scenic Express. They have a gray blend that looks suitable for the area that I'm trying to model. So, all right, I think that's it. Sorry if I missed any questions. I'll try to. I don't know how to follow up, honestly, because you can't really reply to old questions in the chat. So, yep. Again, thanks for stopping in. I see, awesome. John Parker joined us. What an honor. Yeah, we'll do this again for sure, everyone. I enjoy it, and I think it's a good excuse for both me and John to get our hands on the layout in one manner or another. So we'll be doing this again, and then I look forward to doing fully fleshed out operating sessions with multiple people. That'll be fun to do some live streams there. And as I always promise, and it never, I don't know, I usually don't have much to show for it, but I was going to say, I really do believe that here in the near future, I'll be getting some work done on the layout and have some things to update you on. So be sure to stay tuned. But again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.